Hey everyone, how's it going? Hey, thanks for tuning in to another new episode of Strange and Unusual with me, your host Bob of BobisWeirdTV. So, let's dive in, shall we? Woo! Oh, alright, now that I got you guys here, whew, wow. In this episode, I'm going to be showing you guys strange and unusual looking sea creatures. And not only strange and unusual looking sea creatures, but sea creatures that you probably didn't even know existed. So, let's get into it, shall we? Our first sea creature, well, as you can see, this interesting looking specimen, this is actually known as the Blobfish. Yeah, interesting, isn't it? I mean, to me, it almost looks like something that you would see out of a cartoon or something. The blobfish inhabits off the coast of Australia and Tasmania, but it is rarely ever seen by us humans because it lives in the deepest parts of the sea that we unfortunately can't get to because the water pressure is too high. This particular fish actually has a density that is less than water, which primarily allows it to just barely float above the seafloor, you know, without having to make any real effort to, you know, have to swim or anything like all the other fishes of the sea. This guy can just go about his business and just be all, you know, whoa, yep, just floating there, and it also can eat whatever edible matter just that floats within front of it, but, man, this guy, you know, he looks so depressing. I mean, I feel bad for the guy, but, I mean, the blobhead fish, you know, what an interesting looking specimen. Now, this next fish I'm about to show you, to some of you out there, it might be a little eerie to look at, but, so, be ready. This guy right here, the snakehead fish. Yeah, looks creepy, doesn't it? Oh, man. One thing about the snakehead fish is that, you know, I mean, I'm sure I can speak for a lot of fish that definitely do this, but this thing will definitely eat anything that pretty much swims in front of it. Location-wise, the snakehead fish is actually native to areas like Africa and Asia, but it's actually been reported that these things have been seen all throughout the United States. This fish is even considered to be a predator among, you know, other fishes. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, just look at that thing. It looks so vicious. I mean, look at the eyes. I mean, it just looks like it has such a fierce look in it. Damn. It's even said that some people even go fishing for this type of fish. But I'll tell you one thing though. Whatever you do, if you do happen to catch one of these, just don't put it in a fish tank that has other fishes in it. Because if you do that, you may go back to check hours later and you might discover that all the other fishes in the fish tank are gone. Where do you think they could have gone? In theory, the snakehead fish probably ate them all. Oh man. So if I were you and if I were to catch one, I would definitely keep this dude in another fish tank separately by himself. Another interesting fact about the snakehead fish is that it doesn't only just swim in the water. These guys can also come up onto land, and when they do, they move around like a snake. Oh man, just don't get close to one of these guys. I sure would not want to be bitten by one of them, that's for sure. And I'll tell you what else. Let's just hope these things never mutate and grow wings or anything, because if they did, I think humanity would probably be in trouble. You know, it'd almost be like those scenes from the original Super Mario Bros., the levels with the flying fish. Yep, my point exactly. Time to call in the plumbers. This next sea creature is definitely an interesting fellow. He's small, or she's small, but then again, this creature was actually just discovered in 2005 in the South Pacific Ocean. I present to you the Yeti Crab. This interesting crab, yellow and everything with those long furry arms of claws, scientists actually believe that because of the color of this crab, it's blind, But an interesting fact about this crab is that all those furs that are on the arms like that, scientists actually believe that there is a certain bacteria within that fur. So when the crab, because it actually collects food and it actually stores the food in the furs, and then the bacteria in the fur actually detoxifies the food so that it makes it edible for the crab to eat. So, I mean, I've never seen a crab like this before, so this definitely, I would consider this one to be strange and unusual. Oh man, I don't know about you guys, but there's something really fishy about all this. Well, this concludes this episode of Strange and Unusual. And if you like what you saw, please click the like button below. And also, I'd really appreciate it if you could share this video with all your friends. And I would also greatly appreciate it more if you could subscribe to my channel at BobisWeirdTV. And I will have more new videos coming to you very soon. And also, I appreciate it if you could follow my Facebook fan page at BobisWeirdTV at the link below, as well as my new Twitter account of BobisWeirdTV at that link below too. So, I will see you guys all again soon. So, in the meantime, this is Bob out of BobisWeirdTV.